Good morning, folks. It's Rob, and I have a little update as to my NPNG Plus playoffs. Um, Let me first tell you who made the playoffs. Let's go to the American League. Boston went in with 109 wins, 53 losses. Yankees, they also went into the playoffs with 101 wins, 61 losses. Cleveland won the Central, 89 wins, 73 losses. Houston nearly caught the Red Sox. They were 105 wins, 57 losses. And Oakland made it to the playoffs. Wild card, 99 wins, 63 losses. Um, Cleveland went. I'm sorry, Oakland went to the Yankees to play the wild card game. Oakland won that game. Oakland then went to Boston. Okay, Cleveland went to Houston. Boston won the game, the Oakland series. Cleveland won the Houston series. Cleveland came to Boston. Boston is in the World Series. The National League's a little more difficult to keep up with. Atlanta won with 94 wins in the East. The Central um, had, let's see, had Milwaukee winning with 101 wins. The Cubs, a wild card team with 95 wins. Wild card team with 95 wins. The Colorado Rockies won the West with 94 wins. And the other wild card teams, well, it was a tie. St. Louis Cardinals and the LA Dodgers, 88 wins, and the Cardinals won the other wild card playoff. Cardinals then went to Chicago. Let's see. Yes. Then went to Chicago for the wild card game, and the Cardinals won that game. The Cardinals then go to Milwaukee, and Colorado went Colorado went to Atlanta. Cardinals beat Milwaukee in their series. Colorado beat Atlanta in their series, setting up a National League championship series of St. Louis and Colorado. And with Colorado being the home team, they didn't win. St. Louis won. So now my NPNG World Series is St. Louis will be coming to Boston for game one. I'll be starting that series within the next few days. St. Louis Cardinals, Boston Red Sox World Series. Got that. Now, folks, my soccer blast update. We've been having some storms, and it's not been the nicest of weather, and it was just storming a lot last night. So I ended up playing a couple of games on not online, so they will not be telecasted. Okay. First off, let me just give you a recap of the season so far. We've played 5 games so far. Uh, Arsenal was at home against Man City. Man City won 4-1, made them 1-0. Man City hosted Huddersfield, and they squeaked by with a 2-0 win, 2-0. Man City then traveled to Wolverhampton and won that game as well, 2-0, 3-0. Then Man City hosted Newcastle to a 0-0 draw, and now that put them at 3-0-1. I don't do like they do. I don't put 3-1-0. I feel like a second number is a loss column, so that's the one thing I'm going to do different. than the way they do. 3 wins, no losses, 1 draw for Man City. Then last evening, I played Man City hosting Fulham, and Man City won that game 3-1. So now they're 4 wins, no losses, and a tie, 13 points after 5 games. Their upcoming schedule: Cardiff City. Man City will be traveling there. Man City will be hosting Brighton and Hove. Then Man City makes the trip to Liverpool. 0-0. Sneezing now too. Oh man, excuse me. All right. Should I try the British accent? Okay, I'll try it one time. All right. Manchester City against Liverpool, game 8. Manchester City will indeed be traveling to Liverpool. Then they will host Burnley for game 9, and they get Gabriel Jesus, back in the Tottenham match, game 10. And is that better? Is that better? Probably not. But I tried anyway, right? 5 games in the books. And if you know anything about soccer, you know it's 38 games in the season. So no playoffs, just straight up game versus game. So Liverpool was a team that they had to pass at the end of the season last year. And I'll do dice rolls for them as well. So Manchester City, does your wrestling game have Harley Race? It does have Harley Race, I think. Yes, I think it does. Would you like for me to check? I know he passed away yesterday. Yeah, let me check. Stop to clog that shit. I probably should take something. All right. I keep it in a gallon-sized bag, and I take all the air out of it. That seems to work well. Keep it stacked. Pretty sure I got him. Yeah, he come in one of the sets. Have you got best scientific match would be Race and Bockwinkel? No, I don't think I have a Bockwinkel in here though. I got Johnny Mantell, Doug Gilbert, Zach Sabre, Leaping Lanny Poffo, Tony Atlas, Marty Jannetty, D'Lo Brown, remember him? Too Cold Scorpio, PN News, Mike Graham, remember him? Yeah, there's Graham's. Both of them blew their damn brains out. That was terrible. The Grappler. Let's see who all I have. Matt Stryker, Danny Spivey, Dangerous Dan Spivey. And now I'm getting to some of the others. Bray Wyatt. Good morning, Captain Carl. You didn't cut your name shorter. Did you cut your name shorter? Ric Flair. Here we go. Here we go. Yep. Thought he was in there. There he is. Got a good card, too. He deserved it, though. 7-time champion. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely check with Phil Singer if you're interested. They got him. They got him. Go right to their website. That's something you can spend 10, 12, 15 bucks on, and you'll be getting, I mean, you know, I've heard people saying they had 200 or 300 of them, or close to 1,000. That's how many wrestlers they've got. It's crazy. I stay in touch with a lot of people that they enjoy it. So demos, that's the best way to do, man. is stay in touch with everybody that plays the game. They can keep you in touch with it. If one person don't know, the other one will. That is one thing you do. So, yeah, Harley Race is in that game. Yep, he definitely is. But, yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting. You definitely. Do you own the game? Doesn't cost much either. Doesn't cost much for the whole game. And they send it out to you. Now, they don't put it in big packages, so you never have a box. They just send you little packages at a time. But I always save them in case I ever want to go traveling, go somewhere or something. They just put it in a little box like this. See? It's a little packet sliding box. They put it in there like that. And awesome things to keep, too. They're awesome to save. It says Harley right there. Macho Man, Lou Thesz, Nature Boy Buddy Rogers, $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase. Yeah. I still have Superstar Pro Wrestling game that I purchased back in 8. Wow. That was a WWF thing, right? Wasn't that WWF? I have some AWA wrestlers. You remember those Remco wrestlers? I have some of those. I used to have a ring. I used to have the AWA Remco ring, you know, the one with the ropes in it. It was a wooden. Yeah, I got it years ago. If I still had that damn thing in good condition, man, oh man, that'd be a lot of money. A lot of money. But yeah, I used to collect those AWA wrestlers, or Road Warriors, and the Long Riders, and Abdullah the Butcher, Phil Singer, second way F, Phil Singer. Just Google it. Just Google Phil Singer games, and you'll come up with it. It's Legends of Wrestling, right? Isn't that what it's called? Yeah. Yeah, that's what it's called. There it is. Yep. They have tournaments and stuff. Yeah, they have tournaments and stuff. They really do. Now, let me also tell you this, baseball demos. Part of it's like galaxy wrestling and galaxy fighting. So if you're more into that stuff, but if you're not, if you just like the regular wrestling, oh yeah, yeah. Ring of Honor. Oh yeah. All those federations, all those all those organizations. Yeah. Yeah. That's what makes it cool. Yeah. So they have to get the thing. That's why they try to get anytime they leave WWE, they try to get it. They try to latch on to them and say, "Look, oh really? Mid Atlantic? That's where I live. We used to go every other Friday night to wrestling. Every 2 or 3 weeks, we'd go to the old Armory, watch it. Johnny Valentine and Rip Hawk, Swede Hansen, Greg Valentine, Ric Flair. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Who all else? Erica Red. Mighty Igor. I never saw. You know what? I never saw Andre the Giant, but I saw John Studd a bunch of times. He was a good guy, man. We'd see him after the wrestling events. He'd be like, "Yeah, can you help me get out of town here? Do you know the quickest way out of town?" We'd be like, "Yeah," And which way you going? He'd be going back the way, kind of the way we were going. When you going to do some Downey game tractor pulling? Oh, I don't know about that. Tractor pulls, bushwhackers when they were the sheep. Oh yeah, the sheep herders were fun. They were big. They were big in the Mid-South area. Dave, I don't know, man. Tractor pull. Is it? I mean, I have not tried it. I have not even seen it. Have you got the game, Dave? Think Dave Gardner, you're thinking hockey. That's just me. You think Dave Gardner, you think hockey. Now, I have not seen it. Have you ever seen anybody? Yeah. Have you seen anybody play it online though? Because if somebody's got it, it's probably either Al Wilson or body body painting. No things. Kiefer Kiefer plays some of the games. Saw the Strongbows take on Fuji and Saito. I went years ago. Golly, I saw one of my friends saw Andre the Giant, North Alabama. Wow. What's up, Alan? I saw me and my cousin went to a Charlotte Hornets game. This is when they were the Hornets. God, what year was it? I couldn't even tell you what year it was. And they were playing. I know this. Barkley was playing for the Suns then. So whatever team. I was rooting for the Suns and Charlotte won. Ric Flair was there at the game. Um, wow. Let's see who else. Who else have I seen wrestle? Jay Youngblood. I know you know Jay Youngblood. The Briscoes. I went and seen the Briscoes a bunch of times. They were fun to watch. Um, Ray the Crippler Stevens. He was fun. He was all right. Blackjack Mulligan. He was all right, but he was a stiff wrestler. He wasn't very good. He wasn't fun to watch. Um, who the hell else? Saw the Road Warriors a bunch of times. Saw them a bunch. Uh, who was a guy that was a weightlifter? Who was a weightlifter and his brother was a coach of the Seahawks? What the hell was his name? I saw him a few times. He was a jerk. What was his name? Patera, Ken Patera. Yeah, Ken Patera. Yeah, he was a jerk, man. I see him a bunch of times. Saw him out places, and he was a pain in the ass. I mean, he just was not nice. Jimmy Valiant, Ivan Koloff. Ivan Koloff. Ivan Koloff would give it. Yeah, Jack Patera was a coach. Ivan Koloff kind of give away his gimmick sometime because after matches, he would actually come back around the back side of the parking lot, sign stuff. If he was at 45 minutes, he didn't care. And he would be like, could somebody get me a cup of coffee? Something like that. Magnum T8, yeah. I saw him wrestle. Yeah. Dusty Rhodes a bunch of times. I saw Harley Race wrestle. Yeah. Harley Race. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Probably the best wrestler I've ever seen wrestle was either Harley Race or Ricky Steamboat. Those two guys, man, they were awesome to watch. But I wish I'd have seen them two take on each other, but I never seen them two fight. That would have been a good match because that would have been interesting to watch. Oh, Baron, the Baron. Me. This is Ricky. The army has been given their orders. We will come after you, Jimmy Valiant. We will climb the pole. We will get the loaded glove, and I will put it on, and bam, bam, bam. No, let's say, bash, bash, bash. What's going on? What's going on? Anthony's done walked in on something he don't have any clue about. I will put on the loaded glove. I have not. I have not played Chris's dice wrestling game. Have you tried it? The Baron. Yeah. I'm gonna bring my Greek Kabuki out here. And Kabuki, when he comes out, Jimmy Valiant, you sucker, you don't know what you're in for. All right, I'll have to watch it. I will catch it, Dave. My Greek Kabuki. You know who used to bring a great Kabuki out there? He was one of my favorite managers, believe it or not. He didn't really, yeah, he was underrated. Yeah, my Gary Hart's not very good. Huh? What's going on, Philip? Yeah, my Baron is better than my. Yeah, I don't know who all I can do. Sir Oliver Humperdinck was awesome. Sir Oliver Humperdinck was awesome to go watch. He was awesome. I would have absolutely loved living down in Florida back in the early 80s with the Grahams, Blackjack, Kevin Sullivan. Ricky Flair, don't you know, brother, you ain't coming here. You ain't coming here. Gonna take the title from this Plymouth Sun. You ain't happening. It just ain't happening, if you will. The Plymouth Sun is here to stay. Yeah, we used to do it. Just do stuff like that. We would laugh and run around. When we were little kids, we would used to do that. The Plymouth Sun is here. Ricky Flair, you are the boy with the golden spoon in his mouth. Well, I'm going to take that spoon and I'm going to shove it where the sun don't shine. He was so funny, if you will. He was funny. I tell you, somebody was always funny to watch, but he was too hard to take serious. Was that little dude, superstar Bill Dundee? That dude, man, he had more heart in his little 5'5" body than anybody ever. He would try so hard, but I mean, I'm sorry, dude, you ain't beating somebody up 6'8". I believe on my best day I could have whipped that son of a bitch's ass. Bill Dundee, come on. Oh, Jay Lethal was funny. I think he just re-signed. They're in cahoots right now. Watch out for Lethal, man. Watch out for Lethal. He may end up popping over to WWE, which makes no sense to me. But they took him of the title not too long ago because they knew he was in contract talks, and he's been laying low lately. So I hope we don't end up seeing him in whatever what is it called, that low division of WWE. It's stupid when you got wrestlers like Jay Lethal. You don't throw them like that. I don't think it's happening though. I don't think he's going to AEW for a few reasons. He and not the 205 Live, but it's the other. The minor league part though, whatever they call it. What Oh, damn. Ah. It's the one that Adam Cole just came out of. He was a champion or whatever. NXT, yeah. Come on. Minor leagues or whatever the hell you want to call it. After you've been a champion somewhere and you've proven yourself and you know how to go on TV and do stuff, throw them in a main roster. Put them on the main roster. Why do that to them for 2 years, 3 years? Nah. They kept that tag team. They kept that tag team, Gallows and whatever his name is. Yeah, right. NXT should be for the ones that you're going to train, bring them up, show them what they're going to do, and then throw them, and then still have an NXT show if you want to. But with everything being on computer, I'm not going to sit and watch that. As you all know, Harley Race passed away yesterday at the age of, I want to say 76. He's born in 43, but he may not have had his birthday yet. Maybe he was just 75. Yeah, Gallows and Anderson, they were as good. Yeah, he passed away yesterday. Yeah, and keep gimmicks. Don't throw them loose and all. He was. Oh yeah, he was a legit tough guy. Nobody played with him. There was like 5 guys in the locker room. They said you never messed with him. Blackjack Mulligan was one of them. 78. That don't sound right. I think you're wrong, brother. He was born in 43, wasn't he? Wasn't he born in 1943? I think. Now maybe I'm wrong. Double check that. I thought he was born in 1943. I don't have it. If he's born in 43, he's either 75 or 76. But you may be right, Captain Carl. I'm not going to say you're not. But I thought I saw 1943 was the year he was born. Yep. That's what I thought. 76. That's what I thought. Yep. I know some people born right around that year, so so I can kind of keep up with it. For you that just got here, my NPNG Plus, I rolled through my playoffs. And I'm to the World Series, and you guys will not believe who's in my World Series. Ole Anderson, though, I'll tell you this. So Ole Anderson was a guy, not the Yankees. I'm mostly talking about the National League. The Yankees won 101 games on my rolls. Cleveland won 89. Houston won 105. And Oakland won 99. Oakland went to New York to play the wild card game. Oakland won it. Oakland then went to Boston. Boston won that series. Cleveland went to Houston. All right, man. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. Cleveland went to Houston. Cleveland won that. And Boston beat Cleveland in the AL Championship Series. The NL Championship Series is what I want to tell you about, guys. Atlanta won the East, 94 wins. Milwaukee won the Central, 101 wins. Colorado won the West by 94 wins. The Cubs were a wild card team at 95 wins, and then 2 teams were tied for the second wild card, Cardinals and the Dodgers. The Cardinals made a trip to L.A. and beat the Dodgers. Then the Cardinals played the Cubs in the wild card game and beat the Cubs. St. Louis then went to Milwaukee, and they beat Milwaukee. Colorado went to Atlanta. Colorado won, and St. Louis beat Colorado. They came from the ashes, and they're in my wild series, otherwise known as the World Series. They're going to be playing Boston in NPNG Plus World Series when I finish that going on. When I get that going again, I'll start game 1 very, very soon. 25-man rosters will start up in Boston. Manchester City replay. Man City won games 1, 2, 3, 0-0 tie, game 4, and they won game 5, 3-1. There are 4 wins, no losses, and 1 tie, 13 points. They got Cardiff City, game 6 coming back probably sometime later today. I've already got it sitting out. I don't have Cardiff City ready yet, but once again, Harley Race passes away yesterday at the age of 76. So anybody that's a big wrestling fan, if you're interested in some of the wrestling games out there that have Harley Race in it, I'll definitely go back and check. Let's see. Who's Dave Gardner? Was it Dave that said it? Dave Gardner has a video up. Let's see. Chris's Dice Wrestling game. Let me write that down. Now, is that Tabletop Delaware? Maybe that's Tabletop Delaware's game. I hadn't seen him a lot lately. But yeah, if you're interested in finding something with Harley Race, go to Phil Singer Games, Legends of Wrestling. Oh my gosh, man! You can, if you just like collecting wrestling, you can almost call this memorabilia because they've got such good photos. They actually took pictures and then had somebody actually draw them. So it's some real good artist work there done. So leave any comments you have. Leave it down below. Something I can do better, something I can fix, something I'm not doing right. Leave a comment down below. Also, if you will, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up button. I'd appreciate it. That'd be nice. You guys have a great day. I don't know exactly what I got going on the rest of the day. I got my pops outside right now. I'm going to go check on him, see how he's doing. And until I see you again, my name's Rob. God bless. Have a great day. Drink plenty of water because it's hot out there, guys. And we'll see you later. Thanks.